This call is being recorded for training and monitoring purposes. Hello, owner of 427 King Street. This call is on behalf of the Haunting Group. We are conducting a survey of recent hauntings in your area. We would like to ask several questions in relation to your recent haunting with our associate. The information provided from this survey will be used to improve the scares and screams of future hauntings. We thank you for your honesty and for staying on the line. We would like to inform you that during this call, we will not attempt to collect any personal financial information, steal your soul through the phone line, or sell you any demonic contracts. Your phone number and personal information will only be used against you for terrorizing your soul. This is a Haunting Group promise. To confirm that we are speaking to the owner of 427 King Street, please press the following options. Press 1 if you are the owner. Press 2 if you are not the owner but you live at the property. Press 3 if you are a guest at the property. Press 4 if you are neither the owner nor do you live at the property, or are staying at the property as a guest, hostage, or contestant in a blood game. You have pressed 1. Thank you. You were recently involved in a haunting conducted by our associate. Out of 5, 5 being highly effective, 1 being highly ineffective, how would you rate their performance in terms of scare factor? You have pressed 5. Interesting. What was it about the experience that made you rate it so highly? Please pick from the following 2 options that best describes your experience. Was it 1. Transformative, 2. Traumatic? You have pressed. Thank you. Are you likely within the next 24 to 48 hours to seek psychological help as a result of the haunting? Press 1 for yes. Press 2 for no. You have pressed 1. Thank you. Please pay attention. How did this haunting compare to your expectations based on the popular culture of what happens during a haunting? Press 1 if you feel as though the haunting met with your expectations. Press 2 if the haunting did not meet with your expectations. Press 3 if you don't feel either way. You have pressed 2. Thank you. How responsive was to your screams and actions during the haunting? Press 1 if they were very responsive. Press 2 if they were slightly/minimally responsive. And press 3 if they were non-responsive. You pressed 1. Thank you. On a scale of 0 to 10, how likely are you to move away post-haunting? 1 being not very likely, 10 being that you have already sold or abandoned the property. You have pressed 8. Thank you. What would you say to someone who asked you about your haunting experience? Press 1 if you have already discussed your haunting with another. Press 2 if you have documented your experience either in a diary, video log, live stream, or phone call. Press 3 if you have kept the haunting to yourself. Press 4 if you have already forgotten the haunting due to either amnesia, post-traumatic stress, or short-term memory issues. You have pressed 3. You have pressed 3. Please choose from the following options in regards to how often you lock your front door. 1. All the time. 2. Some of the time. 3. The door is rarely locked. 4. The door isn't locked now. I'm sorry, you didn't press any options. Please choose from the following options. How confident are you about surviving another haunting? Do you have the tools and or the weapons to protect yourself against another paranormal, demonic, extraterrestrial, interdimensional, or psychotic attacker? Press 1 if you have the tools to defend yourself against the previously mentioned attackers. Press 2 if you have some idea of what you could use if you were attacked or know of other places to find tools/weapons. Press 3 if you are defenseless. You have pressed 1. Are you sure about that? When was the last time you checked your gun cabinet? 1. Within the last 24 hours. 2. Within the last 7 days. 3. Within the last 4 weeks. Or 4. I'm sorry, you didn't pick an option. Is this because you were hiding or have left the property? I'm sorry. It appears you are not willing to participate in the survey. That's okay. We'll call again soon.